I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in 1995. I just couldn't believe when the doctor said it's malignant. It was just so shocking at 33 to hear that.
What makes the Myeloma Center at Cornell unique is that it's a practice devoted solely to myeloma. And the fact that there's no other cancer treated there means that everybody who you're coming into contact with is an experienced expert. And every patient that is there with you in the clinic is also struggling with the same disease.
The patients that I have gotten to know, they're wonderful, and sometimes they'll pick you up and sometimes you have to pick them up if they're having a bad day.
In a myeloma center that is focusing on the patient in a very intimate, personalized fashion, that allows to take the patient from the very early stages of the disease all through the process of the treatment. In addition, we offer cutting-edge research in any stage of the disease, from molecular to chemotherapy, and we have a large portfolio of clinical trials focusing in most effective therapies to try to bring the disease into complete remission.
The benefits of clinical trials are so many, and I think for our patients it means instead of having these 3 options that are now approved by the FDA, you now have 10 times that.
Oh, clinical trial was not a last resort for me. A clinical trial was my number one requirement, really. I want to make a difference in cancer research, and I want to live.
You know, myeloma still remains a fairly rare cancer, and being at Cornell, we have relationships with all the other subspecialties. So we have cardiologists who happen to know myeloma, nephrologists who know myeloma. And so not only do we learn about these other aspects of the disease, but the patient has this multidisciplinary team at their disposal as well.
When I had my transplant, from the moment I walked in, they were so loving and caring because they treated me like I was a member of their family.
Bone marrow transplant is an important tool to be used for the care of patients with myeloma who require it. And so having that available is mandatory, really.
All of the doctors who are treating patients at the myeloma centers are capable of transplanting their own patients. And so it is very comforting to the patient to know that your doctor will be with you, every step of the way.
Myeloma has become more of a chronic condition. The majority of our patients as a myeloma center return to life to the extent that they were living it before their diagnosis.
Without them, I wouldn't be here. That's the best thing I can possibly say is I'm here because of them.
There's life after diagnosis, and I'm forever grateful to Dr. Nowitzki and the team at the Cornell Multiple Myeloma Center.